Having already configured the DHCP services with the scope and reservations, I will now proceed to configure the DNS server. Forward lookup zone, alias. Alias would allow us, alias or canonical names is another way that the server can be searched. We can then just browse. Alright, so now it can be referenced both ways. Alright, so those are all in the reverse lookup. We'd add a new zone by clicking on the action menu, new zone, and this wizard would allow us to do this array of programs. So it's all default so far. The network ID is 10.0.0. And we would go with all the default to finish. And here we'd also have a new pointer. And that pointer would also point to the host server. So we have a pointer, startup authority. You can also create a canonical name. In this case, it will be the reverse of what we did in the forward lookup. And so we have a canonical name or pointers, alias. At this point, your DNS is configured. And we can now go to our clients, of which I have 3, 2 Windows 7 and an XP. So now we can add the machines to the domain. And the degree point, supply the administrator password or the account that will allow us to join these machines to the domain. Welcome, we are now part of the domain. And we do that for the other 2 clients. Alright, so now your 3 clients have been accepted by the server as being part of the domain. We can confirm this by going to the administrative tools, users and computers. Before we had no computers, one domain controller, we had no computers. Now we have 3 computers. Alright, and we can check what type of computers they are. Operating system tab, Windows 7 Ultimate, that's 1. We have another Windows 7 Ultimate, and we have 1 XP client. Okay, so we ensure that all our clients are enrolled. Now we can create users in here, but what I prefer to do is create an organizational unit. Alright, and my organizational unit will be corporate. And in here I will create my users. Alright, so I have John, login name would be john.public. Next that, I'll take off this and now I would put in this password for the user. Normally you would, actually I would leave it as such and just put simple password so that the user would enter. And now you have created your first user. My next user is Gene Public. The username would be first name dot last name. So we have our 2 users, and what we're going to do now is create our folders on our drive, which would allow for creation of roaming profiles and creation of home folders. So data would be my home folder with all their data will be stored, and to do that we need to share it. Here we need to add everyone so that everyone would be able to be created. That's our first share. Our next share would be profiles for the roaming profile. and we'd also share that. By also adding the everyone group. Alright, so now we have done that, we can proceed to each account and create the profile. So in this case, it will be the UNC path, and no, not the political party, the Universal Naming Convention. So it's // and it's the server path, which is DC server 01 / profiles / in this case we don't want to get it wrong, so we use a switch called username, which will automatically resolve the username for us. For the home folder, similar to above, but instead of the profiles we'll use the data. /1 data / username. We apply that, and they will both resolve to the user. And click OK, and one of the folders should be automatically created. We can check. Actually, none would be created until the user logs on and logs off. Alright, there we go. John Public is already created, and we can see that it is empty. None is created in the profile because we need one log on at least. So to do that, we log on to the machine by switching user. We have John Public. Supply their password. First use password. It will ask for user password, so it's the first time we're using this account. And we supply a password that is totally different from the password that it had previously. We change the password. Once the password change, we proceed in. First time log on, so it will take a little while to prepare. So while we wait on that,